of there.
Interesting.
You
We are not
break
live.
the screen?
We are.
shit.
We are live. Oh,
We are
God.
live now.
Can they hear me?
Don't worry, they missed your Skyrim comments, but
Oh. Hey.
we
thank
are
goodness.
here now.
Hi there. Let me guess. Somebody ate your sweet roll. You need to stop
Hello,
that
Convol.
shouting.
Hello, Tollpanzer. Let me know if the volume is odd. I had to play with the volume on the one of the video game streams recently, so I don't know if everything is still balanced appropriately.
No, one of the.
Double goes for me. If I'm quiet or loud, let me know, because my mic has been acting silly lately.
Please tell me that I sound perfectly. Yes.
According to Convol, you sound weirdly good.
Oh, that's wonderful. So the great thing about this voice is I actually have a person in the Muppets that I'm playing with this voice. He's a sidekick. He's my bard's accountant. His name's Jorg Jorgsen. And I decided to go with my Skyrim god impersonation.
Thank you, Convol. All right. Let us begin then.
Yes.
Since we are late, we are going to just dive right into it.
I'm so sorry.
I would like you all to tell me what the hell happened last time on A Fox's Tale.
Oh, well, you see, the party woke up at Granny whatever's, pumpkin-themed house after getting a long rest and a few level-ups in. Immediately after having our long rest, we decided that it would be a perfect time to return back to the goblins and finish our work. So we decided to scale the mountains and attack the fortress head-on. But just before the final charge was called, we had a better idea. Our friend Aranya here realized that they could instead impersonate a hobgoblin warrior by the name of Gronad the Barbarian. Or Grognar the Barbarian?
Gronan.
Gronan the Barbarian! Yes, that's the name. Legendary...
Barbarian, yes.
Legendary goblin hero that she just made up.
After creating this legendary hero for whom stories will undoubtedly be told, they decided to have that goblin riding a wolf, which definitely wasn't the wolf that was part of our party, carry us into the fortress, tied up in ropes, and they bought it. They were like, "Oh man, this hobgoblin really took care of our problem. Isn't that great?" Anyways, on our way to putting us in the dungeon, as a way to infiltrate the place more expediently, our friend asks, the leader of the fortress came out to talk and tease us, and just as we were about to be put in the cell, Gronan pushed him inside instead, and we started to beat the fuck out of him.
You were already inside the cell.
Yes. We were inside with it, you're right. We pulled him in, you pushed him in, and then we started fucking him up. However, he managed to squeeze away with a sliver of health, as all enemies do. And immediately after this, chaos began. And then our favorite little goblin blade singer tried to help us because Gronan framed as him trying to take over. Blade singer ate a natural 20 and fucking exploded, and here we are.
He did. Frick was suggested into this being the optimal time for his betrayal, which he did, but then learned why he wasn't already the boss.
Yeah. Turns out the one thing that could stop him was being made immobile, and then a natural 20 to the teeth will end his career. No amount of shields will save you from that.
Yes, and unfortunately, becoming restrained in the spider webs was quite unfortunate for the blade singer who relied upon his mobility. Regardless, as our heroes fought their way out of the prison cell, which was over here, which you cannot see on the map because no one has eyes on it anymore, they've slaughtered many giant spiders. Goblin spider riders have fled south through a passage over here, and the party can hear as all of the goblins in the front portion are panicked and fleeing before the might of the Black Knight, who is unkillable and has risen from the dead multiple times in this fight. But before the party can pursue the goblin boss who ran to the north, Drakotz, the web walker, the door over here, obscured in darkness, only visible to those with dark vision or other supernatural sights, flies open, and goblins begin pouring out, reinforcements coming to join the battle, led by a goblin pyromancer.
Is that code for roll initiative?
As soon as
Guys,
I
I
open
have
the
an
turn order.
idea.
What,
Now.
murder them?
Roll initiative.
Ronan is going to try to convince them that he has taken the fortress now because, you know, they can't see the boss. And whoever resists is going to fucking die!
Catchphrase.
What?
Oh, the goblins find us about to... Oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to scream my catchphrase, which I'm sure everyone knows and has memorized, before killing them horribly.
I rolled, but it didn't roll in character accidentally, so I'm not on the tracker.
Okay. I added your turn.
Is it true that all that you
Able
need...
to add it.
Is it true that all you need to create a goblin is a lot of angry energy, 5 pounds of water, and some fresh eggs?
The eggs are optional.
Okay.
I've done goblin mode without the eggs. I
So you're telling me is that all we need is to tie some people down in a fucking lake playing League of Legends and we're good?
I mean, goblins in my setting are literally fey spirits of negative emotions. Like if you playing League of Legends and you become incredibly toxic, in the Feywild, a goblin is born.
You're telling me is that League of Legends is actually what's killing the killing the Dark Forest right now.
My eyes
yes.
are so wide right now.
I knew I
Yes.
could find a way to blame Riot Games.
All right. Let me sort this initiative. Oh, let me make sure everyone's in here. Oh, I should put these swarms of spiders that are currently eating your shadow into initiative.
It's okay, Shadow.
I'm gonna put a flag on this one as it's the one holding the initiative. Oh shit, you have sidekicks. I need to roll initiative for the sidekicks.
Wow, did you forget our level 20 ranger?
Yes, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about Harp and Auto.
If anything, that just further is a good, sign to his capabilities that he blends in so well that you.
Yes, even God overlooked him.
Oh man.
All right, but he did not fail on his initiative.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Auto, Auto looks, I have human eyeballs. I cannot see in the dark.
You consider that one us to the south.
Oh yeah, that guy's trying to run away. I'm gonna fuck him. I didn't have disadvantage on that. Let's see, AC of a Spider Rider. 16. Unfortunate. Fires a
Not
couple
his
of
best
arrows.
work.
I wasn't actually roll initiative for those guys because they're running. But alright. And Otto is still riding on Philomere for now.
Well,
All
I
right.
guess he gets to look forward to going into the darkness.
A couple of goblins emerge from the door. These ones, they light torches. Or not really torches, but like smaller flames.
Goblin-sized torture.
With dexterous hands, they manage a small candle-sized flame, and globs of some sort of pitch, which they put into a sling, light on fire, spin around, and will then launch at a nearby target. You're all in their disadvantage range. Oh, but they have skirmisher. Okay, so they will dash into the room.
Yes, come closer, please.
Alright, this one's going to sling a napalm at Yurov's shadow.
That will hit it. It will disappear.
Alright. Your shadow takes 5 bludgeoning and 4 fire as it explodes into non-existence. It will then...
Oh wow, we got the Black Knight. How wonderful.
It will then also... The next one's at disadvantage range, but it will fling at Yurov desperately. Who knows? It might get a good roll. It did, but not good enough.
Yeah, it chinks off of his shield.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright. Okay, that was 15 feet. 25 feet. 15 feet. 25 feet. 30 feet. 30 feet. More goblins begin emerging from the back room. Massed together, they each pull out a short bow and are going to shoot at this group here. Alright, first, 2 arrows at Philomere.
Oh my god, why? I think he only takes one of those.
I think the 19 hits. 6 damage to your horse.
Oh no. Oh, that
One-
which one? Who did it? Who did that?
One in the front.
Oh, this guy,
This
the one
one.
with the flag?
This-
Okay, well, he's the one that's gonna get fucked.
Alright. Then one of them is going to short bow at Yurov. And one's going to short bow at Otto. Those will both miss.
Love to see it.
Alright. Scheming goblins. I've got 3 of these. First one moves 30 feet. Dashes as a bonus action. He will then short bow at the horse.
Oh, the pig.
He's got 25 feet of movement left, which he uses to move back into the room. .30 feet. Bonus action dash. 15. Shoot the horse.
Oh my god. Well, he
Complete
has
his
one
dash.
left.
Dashes to there. See. Short bow at. Hold on. What's the range on it? What's the range on a short bow?
I'm pretty sure it's 80, 320.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was 60 or 80. But okay. Yeah.
Let me check.
3 more damage. Philomere goes down.
Wow.
Otto will use his reaction to land on his feet.
Can I do that, or am I basically prone?
Do you have a reaction? If you have a reaction, then
I
yes.
do.
All right, then yes, you use your You can use your reaction to land on your feet. All right. That is the scheming goblins. All right. Yurov, keep in mind the webs are difficult terrain.
I'm assuming it's not for the goblins.
No, it is for the goblins, unless they have the web walker trait.
Let me think. I've only got 5 feet of movement. Alright. Summon my shadow. Can we just set these webs on fire and just sit in a corner?
You can.
No, it's a horrible idea, but like, who needs oxygen?
I mean, you don't need oxygen. You're a skeleton. What do you care if the whole room fills with toxic smoke?
Shadow runs to there, blow half of my movement, swap with my shadow.
I mean, if you
move
set
the
everything
last
on
5
fire,
feet.
if you set everything on fire, Otto and Dia would be able to see much better.
Oh yeah, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
There'd be so much light.
Anyways, I'm gonna stab this fucker because he's the only one I can actually get to. I'm gonna start screaming in incomprehensible rage at the fact that I thought it was a good idea to hit my fucking horse instead of me. Alright, let's do it.
I feel as if
fucked,
I had
nerd.
made a tactical blunder.
Take 11 damage.
Ow!
Take 12 damage.
Ow! I've still got some hit points left. I'm fine.
I'm gonna smite this guy because I feel like it.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking take a haircut.
Oh, never mind then. I'm very much dead.
For a split second there, he thinks he's okay, then there's just like a fucking crack of lightning somewhere in the distance, and he just drops dead.
Wonderful. Yes.
He's then gonna point his, like, rapier at these guys and say, "Fight me, you cowards! My horse was a valiant creature, well beyond anything you could ever do in your pathetic lives. And for taking him from me short, I will end you!" It's some sort of heroic speech. He's trying to get better at those. Anyways, it's Ryu's turn.
Alright. Ryu, or should I say, Gronan, the Hobgoblin Barbarian.
Yes, it is Ronan, Hobgoblin Barbarian, who looks not so pleased at these goblins. And he's like swinging his sword all about, like shouting, "You fools! The black... Is it the black knight or was it the dark knight? It was the black knight, right?
The Black Knight.
Yeah, the black knight is... The black knight is Fred! This fortress is was gonna be mine. Now he's loose. Run! Flee before I come and get you myself for losing in this fortress. Yeah, she's gonna try to ignore these guys, right?
All right.
flee away.
Yeah, alright, make a intimidation check. I'll give you advantage, because we just watched the Black Knight kill a guy with a lightning bolt. With a crack of thunder. I'll give you advantage on the intimidation.
Alright. I'll kill him myself again. See about spreading the legend of Gronan.
Alright, 21.
Ugh,
Alright.
we're good.
Alright, 21. Let's see. Alright, in that case... in that case, all the goblins currently in this room, which are these four, and this fire starter, are going to take your advice and begin to flee on their next turn.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Mark each of them with the little screamy face. As... Alright. Harp.
Feels as if this entire encounter was made into a lot of us just doing shitty weird stuff to confuse goblins.
Harp is currently invisible. He doesn't want to use his invisibility on a creature that is going to flee, but he also has limited line of sight. Oh, there's spider swarms up to the north that are still going to harass people. He will shoot one of the spider swarms. He'll have advantage on the first attack.
Put it to sleep.
Swarm of spiders has an AC of 12. So the first one
Wow.
he does 3 damage. But it needs to make the con save. Alright, they are not poisoned.
My disappointment is measurable and my day is ruined.
Harp will then use the rest of his movement to land on Dia's, land behind Dia's ears, and ride that way because, Ryu is a light sorcerer, and he needs light.
Yes.
Right.
Ah, what a nerd, needing light.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine needing light. Couldn't be me.
Just be me and become able to fucking feel things walking around.
Alright.
Right in the eyes that you already lost.
No, I'm just gonna be a uncoordinated golden retriever. Just kitten mittensing my way through all these spider webs.
I mean,
Alright. One of the
That's your
spider
prerogative.
swarms goes for Dia, being the largest or the nearest creature. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
The other swarm goes for Yurov, who's closer to it. That does not hit. You are now a spooky, scary skeleton, though, with spiders. They are only making you spookier.
Yurov is not afraid of spiders. I, however, am.
Alright. Dia, You are being swarmed by spiders. Yorov is fighting goblins. There are more goblins coming. What will you do?
Dia's gonna growl and stomp on the spiders. I'm
All right.
imagining it almost like a overly excited pupper. So it is also very reckless.
All right.
Ooh.
Those will both hit.
Oh, wait,
Are
I
you
am not
raging?
I am not
Okay.
raging, and I
I
know
don't
if
believe your dueling fighting style
I'm
applies
not
to...
dueling either. No, so it would
Yeah.
just be the 8 and the 9.
Alright. So that's going to be, considering the resistance, that's going to be a total of 8 damage. Alright. You feel as if this swarm of spiders is approximately half dead, and therefore doing less damage now.
I want to communicate this to the rest of the party, but it's just barks.
Yes.
Well,
Ryu understands the barks, because she is an animal spirit.
Oh yeah. I feel like these spiders are approximately half dead.
Alright,
Well,
any movement from Dia or anything else?
I don't think I should. I don't think I should.
Alright. Hobgoblin Warriors. This one moves 30 feet closer. He will use his action to give an aura of commanding leadership. Demand that the other goblins fight better. Drive out the invaders from the fortress.
He shall fail. Or might succeed, I don't know. Just means more goblins to kill, guys.
yeah.
I know one of
This
Valen's
one
characters.
moves into the room.
Heck, I know one of Aranya's characters would be incredibly disappointed if we didn't kill these goblins. So we should do it for them.
All right. Now the pyromancer.
And if there was a fireball right now,
He moves forward. And my boy casts fireball.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Also, hey, Phelan, can I ask you a question? Jeez, motherfucker. Hey, that does hit the spider, the buggy bugs, right?
It does. It does.
I make the DC at least.
Dia, good news. You're no longer covered in spiders. The bad news is it's because they got fireballed.
Yay! I'm invisible.
Anyways. You know, this would probably be a great time for a hypnotic pattern.
Alright, let's see. I gotta do dex saves for auto.
Oh, Dia did make the save at least, though.
Yeah.
My danger senses are tingling.
Auto makes the save, takes 13 damage.
That's a thing you guys do, right? Your danger senses tingle.
My danger sensors tingled.
I think that's just a.
Oh, nice.
One of my ears flopped over, and I recognized that a fireball was coming.
Yeah, but you couldn't warn us because you're in wolf form, so I heard it was a.
Alright.
What's that? We're using a well?
And Yurov, I think your shadow explodes.
Oh, yeah, no, he is beyond fucked.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so. I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh, fuck, he set the webs on fire.
Yes, so, the good news is that the webs will soon not be a problem. The bad news is it's because everything is on fire.
Anyways, was there loot in this fortress? And if so, how fucked is it now?
Well, fortunately, the fortress is mostly made of stone.
Oh, I see.
Alright. So, anyone who starts their turn in the Ring of Fire will take 2d4 fire damage at the start of your turn.
This motherfucker.
The fire will extinguish at the end, or at the beginning of the Pyromancer's next turn, with the webs being destroyed at that time.
Yo, this man's a fucking menace.
This man cackles maniacally as you burn.
I still had Philomir, this man would be fucking dead. Then again, that was a fireball, which directly counters Philomir's entire existence.
Yes, yes. Alright, Otto's beginning his turn in the fire. He does not approve of this. He takes 5 fire damage. Whoops.
Didn't just take 50, did he?
Yes. Does anyone remember what his
I'm pretty sure he hadn't taken. I don't think he'd taken any damage.
Alright, he just took the fireball.
Oh, yeah, I mean the fireball, you know, before this turn.
Alright, he is going to back out of the fire. And oh, this guy should be gone.
You know, because he's too cool to get hurt.
And he is going to shoot the warrior who just came in the room. It looks like he can see him if I do Control L. Yeah, he's in dim light, but he can see him. So he's going to shoot 2 shots at the Hobgoblin warrior. 2 expertly placed longbow shots, 13 damage.
I would love to see it.
Alright. This fire starter has just been told by Ronan to flee because all is lost. He is going to dash.
Smartest choice of that man's fucking career.
See, here's the thing. You don't survive as a goblin unless you are willing to run away.
Some people say that knowing when to retreat is the same as knowing how to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can only win more than
goblins-
once.
These goblins are going to do the same thing as they begin dashing towards the exit as fast as they can, considering the difficult terrain. The fire starter can dash as a bonus action, so I'm going to move him another 15 feet. Alright. These scheming goblins are gonna one by one kind of poke up here. And then they're gonna each like bonus action hide. Then poke up, shoot at Yurov, and then move back into cover.
Fucking cowards!
I'm not gonna necessarily cycle through all their tokens doing that, but they're all like right around the corner, so they can all do that. What is Yurov's passive perception?
Shit. He has a passive perception of 9.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Give them their fucking advantage. They'll still only hit with like a hit. I'm pretty high AC. They miss.
Yeah. You are correct. I'll just go ahead and roll both of the stealths. Okay. They'll all have advantage.
Who'd have guessed?
4 shots with advantage.
Only one. Yeah, only the 7 damage hits.
All right. 24
And then
hits for 7 damage.
Nope, hits for 4 damage.
I know, but it hits for 7, and then your feet reduces it.
It's not the feat. It's the same item that's given me the funny,
Right.
funny
You have
trip.
the item. Right. You have the magic item.
I love that.
gives you that feat.
Such a good item. I am so happy I fucking am wearing this sticky thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it has 2 curses attached to it. One, you have to give up your normal vision, and by gouging out your eyes, which I do not have because I'm a skeleton. The other, more insidious curse, though, is that it always is sticky. And you have to put it around your face.
Yeah, it's a blindfold with 2 knives that stab into your eyes, but it gives you tremor sense of 60 feet.
And -3 damage from slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Yeah.
Yes.
But
It's a terrible magic item, and it's also cursed to always be unpleasantly sticky with an unknown substance.
Yes. Oh, I know what the fuck it is. I know who the fuck. I know that fucking Hellraiser's looking ass motherfucker I got it from. I know why it's sticky. Now you understand the sacrifices Yurov is willing to make, guys.
Alright, well, speaking of Yurov, it is his initiative.
Things this man is given. The things this man is willing to suffer through.
You are beginning your turn in the fire.
Fucking, I am ready to
2 fire damage.
Oh, man. Toasty. Alright.
Yes, very toasty.
Okay, well, first thing I'm gonna do is we are going to... Oh yeah, those spiders are dead on me, right?
No. They survived the fireball. They made their dex save.
I'm just gonna walk out of them. Anyways, here...
They will take that attack of opportunity.
They may try,
Aha!
and they
A
shall
6.
fail. Anyways, I pre-measured this. This should still work, right? Yeah. Fucking ghost comes here. Yeah, ghost comes there. That ghost comes here. We're gonna swap. Ghost will then move 1, 2, 3 to here, and then I will swap places with Ghost. Blah, blah, blah. Hi guys, it's me, Yurov's Shadow. Hi there, Pyromancer. Nice to see you. Are you prepared to get fucked?
I would prefer not.
Too bad.
Oh no.
Did that hurt him at least? Is 15 his AC, or is he wearing, like, some good shit?
He casts shield.
He casts shield?
He casts shield.
And let me guess, shield, right? It's 19. Mage armor plus shield, 19.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's my turn.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright. Gronan, the adorable barbarian.
They just, got fall.
Oh,
Yeah, Gronan's on the
AFK.
phone.
Gronan! Alright, fair enough.
Well, y'all should probably spread out, because he's probably got another 3 fireballs, considering he's a wizard.
Can I suggest? Well, I guess there's only harp and the swarm of spiders in between. I was gonna say,
Mhm.
can I suggest Ronan orders me as a mount before my turn? Or you know,
You're not a controlled mount.
I know I'm not. I'm just saying like to kill time.
Oh, you back, Aranya?
Yes.
Oh, it is your turn.
Yes. Perfect time.
Your pupper vamped for you.
You're not gonna tell me that this goblin also knows haste, right?
So the first things first, Rio, you're beginning your turn in the fire, so you're gonna take 4 fire damage,
Oh no.
and then it is your turn.
Oh, you're down to 4 health, aren't you?
That is incorrect.
That incorrectly.
She entered it incorrectly.
How much health did I have again?
I
So
do not know.
I'm pretty sure you're at 42 health, and then you took what, 21 from the fireball, which would put you at 21.
21.
Sorry, 23, I think, and minus 4.
Alright.
19.
19.
This is probably, if anybody wants to go back and look, I'm probably wrong here, but,
Yeah.
pretty sure it's about right.
So the fireball is no longer there, right?
Right.
Yeah,
the
but you're
webs-
just in
but
fire.
the webs are now all on fire. But they will burn out
Including-
at the beginning of the next pyromancer's turn.
Do I get extra damage for finishing my turn in the fire?
No. You only take the 2d4 once at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, then it does not matter because the fire will burn out anyway. So, Gronan, on his burning direwolf mount, himself also burning, Glass is Goblin Warrior, and shout, are you challenging me for this fortress? It is mine now. And then
I'm just doing what the pyromancer said.
you do what I say now. And then
End his career.
And then
Okay, well I'm just gonna kill this Black Knight then.
Yeah! Greater goblins have tried!
where's Europe anyway? Like, somewhere in the dark.
He's that's a shadow. He's gone in deep. He's you hear lots of screaming and why the fuck do I keep hitting fucking thin air? Did that fucker teach you this shit?
If you kill him, I'll make you my second in command, and you'll never have to listen to a firewalker again.
You got it, boss.
And
Oh, yeah.
then
I'm just gonna turn that. Wait, you could just throw a hypnotic pattern that just gobbles everywhere. Right?
I
Would
can't
also
see
gobble
it,
you.
but
Oh yeah,
Also-
you're right.
Also, she can't see it to target.
Damn,
I don't know
you're
if
right.
that pattern specifically requires that, but
Yeah, it's not like lightning bolt where you kind of just fire it down there and hope to God, right? Did I say firebolt instead of lightning bolt?
Actually, hypnotic pattern doesn't specify a point you can see. Just
okay.
a 30-foot cube within range. And creatures in the area have to see the pattern. But goblins have dark vision.
Wait, I can't. Wait, no, I have the omnisense. Damn.
Okay, so I think the best idea, and to still play to being a Ronan, is to cast hypnotic pattern directly on top of Europe, because Rio believe for certain that wherever the fuck Europe is gonna be surrounded by goblins.
I
All right.
believe that means I have to make a save, right? Is it wisdom?
So you do not have to make a save because you can't see it.
I can. I have the 10 feet.
You can
Oh, yeah.
sense it, but
Right.
you can't see it.
I have blind sight 10 feet. I do see it.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's fine. I'll tell.
I'll rem-
Just nudge me and I'll snap out of it. Or one of them will keep shooting me. I don't know. And it'll knock me the
Yeah,
fuck out.
probably.
One of them's gonna make the save, hit me, and the other's gonna go, what the fuck? Oh, that's so what that feels like. Jeez, fuck.
Alright,
Okay.
so we're dropping a hypnotic pattern somewhere like there. Alright, let me roll some wisdom saves. Go ahead and click that button for me.
Oh, you're up's fine.
DC 16. Wisdom saves. First, let's do the 3 scheming goblins. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they don't have advantage on this. So one of them gets hypnotized.
Hero feels the thoughts in his head start to drift for half a second, then he remembers. Think of the queen. Who the fuck's the queen?
2
Where am I?
wisdom saves.
I know exactly. I know exactly what hypnotic pattern for Gronin is gonna be.
Oh no, my
One
aura ends as I become hypnotized.
And then what about our favorite wizard? He shall fail, won't he?
Yep, the pyromancer
I'd love
fails.
to see it.
He's now also hypnotized. Alright. Ryu, that's your hypnotic pattern. 3 goblins are hypnotized.
Wonderful. I know exactly what's the hypnotic pattern is gonna look like.
Give us the deets.
1 second.
Are you getting a reference?
Yep.
Alright, well.
Yeah, keep going. I just about found it.
Alright.
Close
Harp
it
is
in
gonna
with it.
shoot. First, Harp is gonna take fire damage because he's beginning his turn into fire.
Oh, my wings.
This is a very bad time for Harp. He is very sad and having very small
Well.
hit dice.
He does not like when things notice that he exists.
Yes, it is very much unpreferable. Let's see. Can he even see anything other than those spiders at the moment? Only things that are running away. No, he can see the hobgoblin warrior. Alright, he's gonna shoot it. No, but that's the one that's hypnotized. He doesn't want to wake that one up.
There are spiders that are on fire that he can hit right here.
Yeah, but okay, I was gonna say he can't actually kill them because of resistances and small damage, but they will also take fire damage on their turn. So
And he could
yes.
still put him to sleep.
Okay, he does 6 damage.
How much HP do they have left? I can't
I
ask
can't
that,
tell you
can
that.
I?
You can't.
Wow, look at you doing a good job.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
they're
but
asleep.
they are asleep until they take damage on their turn and wake up immediately from the fire. So it doesn't actually matter. All right.
They are, however,
Mr.
poisoned.
Yes, they are also poisoned. Forever. For the rest of their very short lives, which, depending on how much this 2d4 rolls, might be immediately.
Well,
Oh, wow.
1 HP. 1 HP.
They are now alive at 1 hit point.
Nice.
Man, jeez. I guess it does matter that they're poisoned.
It does, because now, when they crawl out of the fire, this, like, one spider that is somehow a swarm will have disadvantage to attack your shadow. Natural 1.
Love to see it.
Nice.
Alright. Dia, you are beginning your turn in the fire. Let me roll 2d4.
It burns, burns,
Ruh,
burns.
ruh, ruh.
Ow.
That ring of fire burns you for 5 damage.
You had 15 again?
I'm at 32.
Okay. Oh, that's Harp I'm seeing. Okay.
I'm gonna take the dash action
Okay.
and go a good.
Keep in mind, difficult terrain.
Yes. So
Do you got second wind, by the way?
I do not. I already used second wind.
Okay, I should probably use mine, though, because I've taken enough damage where even if I max roll it, I'll get some stuff back.
So dash. I don't know why I'm blanking this right now. Is it double my? Yeah, double my movement. Okay, cool. So that's a lot further than I thought I could do.
So between dashing and the difficult terrain, it's basically just one normal movement.
Yeah, so I can just do normal movement. I will pull 40 feet over this way,
Okay.
and I'm assuming they stay on my back. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. All right, the Hobgoblin Warriors. This one's gonna walk up here. The north one was. The south one was not. The south one walks up and slaps the north one, so he's not hypnotized anymore.
You're just
The Hobgoblin-
flexing.
Oh man,
I can
Ronan
hear you,
flexing
Aranya.
is
You're
too
being
much.
very quiet. What'd you say?
I was saying that they were just seeing Grodan like flexing like that video I just posted.
Ah, so his impressive muscles were just too mesmerizing.
All right. The Pyromancer is still hypnotized by Gronan's shining pectorals. Otto is over here. Otto can see the Hobgoblin, so he is going to... Oh, wait. Hold on. The Pyromancer's turn has happened, so I need to remove the fire and the webs from the middle of the room. So they have burned away.
Oh wait, is inside of here difficult terrain at all?
Yurov, your senses tell you that there are no webs in the next area. It seems
Oh,
that they
they're
didn't let the
fucked.
It seems that they did not let the spiders into that part of the tower.
Ugh.
Structure. Fortress.
Location of evil.
Otto runs forward to try and stay in the light and is going to shoot this Hobgoblin Warrior. The injured one. A 21 will hit for 9 damage. Alright.
Scheming goblins, I assume.
Well, yeah. The Goblin Firestarter, I'm just gonna say he's out, he's gone. I'm gonna remove him from initiative. These goblins are going to dash to there. And now we're at Scheming Goblins. Alright. One of them is hypnotized. So one of them is going to use his action to slap that one out of it. And then the one that is hypnotized has already lost his turn because he was hypnotized. And then the other one is going to try and attack Yurov.
He may try. I see 9 piercing. I don't see the roll.
That's because that's from Otto. I haven't rolled him yet.
Oh, okay. That shows what I know.
I guess we'll just try a short bow.
Nope.
22 does not hit Yurov. He is then going to bonus action dash back into the other room.
The only thing that could possibly surpass me is a fucking Muppet. If you guys in the crowd think that Yurov's scary, you've yet to meet the Iron Boar. Well, actually, I think they have some of them, but...
Alright. Yurov. Initiative falls to you.
Well, it seems they're content with letting their Pyromancer friend sit there seeing the stars, and, Joe's gonna come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and stab this guy.
Okay. Stabbing the warrior.
Ah! There it is. Alright, he gets
22
stabbed.
hits.
Then I flub it.
16 does not pierce his plate.
Oh man, ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna second wind now because I should probably just do that now.
Okay.
1d20 plus no 1d10 plus you wish, right, fighters? 15. I will put that back on.
All right.
I win right now.
Oh, looking pretty good again. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and be my turn. It's now reuse, or should I say Gronan?
Yeah.
Yes. Yurov, you're not a 6th level fighter.
Yes.
What?
Wait, I'm fighter 4. Oh, I'll take 2 points off of that. Damn. Wait, what? I thought I did that to get that. Oh yeah, you're right. I never went to level 5 fighter because I'm level 6 paladin
you're-
instead.
Yeah, you're more paladin than you are fighter.
What does the intelligence stat say?
I don't know.
My instat's 9. That's why I did that. Staying in character.
Alright. Gronan. Initiative falls to you. You got a spider
what
over
I
here.
want to do, what I want to do is to just like move over, with good allies, like go there, and then slap you off, and then just have it disassemble like Dark Souls skeleton again.
I'm
That's
so
a
happy that
dominance.
I'm so happy that we've turned that into a consistent meme at this point.
So that's what I want to do, but can I do it?
Well, unfortunately, let's see, it would take half your movement to get off, and then even if we assume that the hobgoblins don't realize you're... Yeah, you don't have enough movement to do that without dashing, and then you wouldn't have your action to slap your off. So, no.
Can I throw something at you, Rob?
Well, what would you be throwing? You can.
Let me see. Let me check. I might have a dagger somewhere. Might have
Oh.
an item. Yeah, I have a dagger. What else?
Oh, we're being raided. Welcome, Raiders!
hello.
Welcome, Raiders from Yokai of Darkness.
Welcome.
Hello there, friends. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's see, it
I
seems that
have a
Yokai
phone
was
of
playing
God.
Valkyrie Chronicles. I mean...
Oh, do you want to? Oh God, do you really? I guess you could throw your magic item at me.
Yeah, hang on.
Well, anyway, welcome, Raiders. We are playing D&D. The situation is too complicated for me to quickly summarize, but let's suffice. We are killing goblins, and our fox girl is pretending to be a goblin with a hat of disguise, and it is causing all sorts of chaos.
Oh wait, do you have a weapon? You have. I'm assuming you have a melee weapon, right?
She has a rapier.
Yes,
Okay, just throw the rapier at me.
I guess, but I have a stone of good luck, and I'm thinking of throwing that, at Europe.
I mean,
Because it's a stone.
I guess
You
you
would
could.
no longer
Yeah.
have good luck.
Like, that's true.
Is there like any rocks on the ground they could pick up?
I mean, no, this, it's like smooth stone floors. This was a dwarven fortress before the
Damn
goblins
it.
won.
They needed to set up more fucking weapon traps, didn't they?
They did,
And that's
they
okay.
did. They were relying on,
So-
they were trying to rely on mark swords and arrow slits, and you know how that goes.
God, yeah, this
They
one
never
fucker
equipped their,
dodges
they never
everything.
equipped their goddamn ammunition.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
Alright, okay, so I guess I'll throw my rapier, but I want to cast minor illusion as I do so.
You don't actually have the action economy to do that, but what is it you were attempting to do? Maybe it's something you could do with just the illusion itself.
I want to throw, or appear to have thrown something at Europe, right? But with
Mhm.
such great might that it caused an audible boom of, like a dead cool enemies, whoosh, and a visible trail
Alright,
that
alright.
hits
I-
Europe and disassemble him.
Alright, I'll say that you can, as an item interaction, throw something in a non-damage dealing way towards Yurov. And then you can cast Minor Illusion to make a bang, like a thunderclap of doom.
Of a mighty
Um,
throw.
To
Actually,
make
since
it
it's- I
appear to
think
be
it-
a mighty throw.
I think the noise sound effect would actually be prestidigitation, because minor illusion
Minor
can't
Illusion
make
can do audio.
noises. It can actually?
Mhm.
Never mind.
It can do visual or audio, but not both.
Oh, yeah, they just toss it at me and make it do the comical bonk noise against my skull.
Yeah. You create a sound or image. The
Or the
illusion,
Taco Bell
If you
dong.
create a sound, the volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice or someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating drums, any other sound you choose.
Oh god, so it's basically a sound box. Oh god, never give that to
So
the
it's
bard.
Bonk.
So it's a loud scream volume that, like just a mighty crash. But
Just-
first, Rio needs Europe to be into this plan, right? So, Ronan just like, Black Knight, I am your death again! And she does the throw.
Oh god, not again! I don't want to be slain for the 12th time today! I think you throw it at me.
Mhm.
And she does it.
Oh
She
no! Just really loud
Ronan, like,
dong.
Do the baseball lean back and, toss it really hard at him.
It
He
bounces.
disassembles.
Yurov, a stone flies near you, and then you disassemble into a Dark Soul skeleton, using your reaction to drop prone.
Ah.
All right,
Ah!
Ryu, I want you to make
Performance? Question mark?
your choice of performance or deception.
Let me check. I'm performance or what? Deception, right?
Deception.
It's the same. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same roll.
Concentration, so I think I'll go with performance.
All right, yeah. Ryu, you are playing the villain magnificently, and Yurov appears to die. The goblins believe that he has been defeated again.
This is just one elaborate shitpost.
All right.
Behold my might! I'm gonna flex it.
that end your turn?
I like to imagine that when
Maybe,
I just like to
maybe, but
imagine.
I think Roman might like shout at Otto to surrender if you want to like see about ending the current combat for now. What do you guys think?
It's up to you. I can't tell you how to live. I'm currently a skeleton on the ground. Also, my shadow is kind of just staring in disbelief, like, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, like, if Otto doesn't surrender or like run away, these guys are just gonna target him, and we don't want that.
I think him surrendering and playing along for now might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Even though I'm probably pretty sure we could have killed all these guys, but...
Yeah, pretty much, but we're just having fun, yeah.
I feel like,
So,
yeah.
Ronan's like, shouts at Otto here, Human, I have defeated your Black Knight! Surrender now, and you might find mercy.
Alright. Otto is kind of confused, but it's Harp's turn. Harp,
Cast invisibility, I don't know.
Harp uses his action to turn invisible. He's gonna continue sitting on Dia's head. He's gonna see how this one plays out.
Is Harp wondering whether or not Ryu has actually turned into Gronan? How good was that?
No, he's smart enough not to think that. 12 does not hit Dia. There's like one spider trying to bite her footsies. Dia, there's a spider trying to bite your footsies.
I'm gonna eat him.
Alright, please eat the spider.
I'm a big pupper and I'm gonna eat the spider.
Alright, that will eat the spider.
No.
Can someone just play like the really big bass boosted fucking like chomp noise?
Chomp.
Chomp. I'm just imagining the fucking sound effect when the fucking hamster bit the girl and fucking Sugar Neko Girls, whoever the fuck that deep fried anime from. You know what I'm talking about.
This Hobgoblin Warrior goes over and shakes the Pyromancer out of it. The other one's going to dash over here in order to try and start restraining Otto. Ah! The Pyromancer. Ah! The hell happened? He walks past the bones, not realizing.
The shadow's still standing there, like, what the fuck?
Alright, in that case, he will smite the shadow.
The shadow just sort of like gets hit by the scorching ray and just sort of like glares at him before just evaporating.
And what has happened here? Where's Drakatz? Who are you?
I'm your new boss, Gronan, the Wandering Barbarian. I have defeated the Black Knight again.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. So, you killed Drakatz then, huh?
Ah, worse. You will wish he got killed by me fast and easy.
I see. Well, let's see. Boys, come on out. Looks like the coast is clear. And we're gonna break combat rounds.
Oh gosh.
These scheming goblins all come out. These Hobgoblin warriors come out and they take Otto as prisoner. Well,
That'll be fun.
Gronan! Boss, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
The Goblin Pyromancer comes over and he sort of like kicks this dead goblin because he's a goblin. And he says, what's the plan? What's the situation? We were just arrested in the other room.
Hey, can I do a thing?
What do we want to do with this one? He's not important, is he?
Can I do a thing?
Not really, but I've got a plan. But yeah, what does you all want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna use message to tell you to inform them that the Black Knight will always return from the dead, and will probably get up at some point. And when he does, we should have him tied up and ready to go.
To go where?
Oh, just tied up so that he doesn't just get out of here. I'm just trying to come up with an excuse so that I can get back on my feet and try to talk these guys into something.
Okay. Gronan's got some idea though. So, this Pyromancer was asking what's happened, what's the deal, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Gronan's gonna tell their version of the story, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, I arrived with the Black Knight, having slain the brave wolf and driven off that damnable fox. And human, I suppose. He's nobody important. And to meet the Druid, I wanted to see what kind of boss owned this fortress, but I was disappointed at what kind of a coward that Druid is. I don't like him.
Yeah, I always
No.
hated that guy.
Yeah. And even worse, that fucker, made the Black Knight free. And well, obviously the Black Knight never dies and he's gonna get up anytime soon, so you three start tying him up. As I say before. Yeah.
Yurov, you have
Yeah.
grimy goblin fingers going through your bones.
Just as they start to
He
finish
always comes.
Just as they start to finish tying him up, he will start to reassemble.
Yeah,
Ah!
get a little faster.
Boss, he's starting to come back together. I got his leg. I got his arm. I got his head.
Hey, listen to me, okay? Can we talk? Clearly this is gonna be an endless process of me reassembling and killing me, so how about we come to, like, an agreement?
Yeah, just a second. I need to tell my new underlings.
It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Yeah, I know. You're mine.
The goblins are
Dark
like
Knight.
trying to pull you apart, but the magic that binds you into like a singular creature is fighting against them. So the fact that they are
It's
small and weak
amazing.
is not letting them pull you apart, as even though they're trying to
You
like
too.
turn
help
you into
them.
the
You're
scarecrow.
bigger.
What about this guy?
What about him? It doesn't matter. I don't care if he runs away or whatever. He can't run away anyway.
Look,
Okay, boss.
I'm not trying to run or anything. I'm just trying to fucking talk. Jesus.
Yeah, you're talking then. So, I know exactly how to be the bestest boss you've ever fucking seen. And you're gonna love me for it. You remember how I said that Rukat's gonna wish I killed him fast and easy, right?
Yeah, you did say that.
Do you know if he's got a hoard of treasure or something?
Oh, yeah. The
Hey.
dwarves had a bunch of gems and shit when we killed them. A lot of
is it down that
gems
way?
and gold. Yeah. It's down the passage next to his next to the throne. There's also some like spooky little magic pipes. We took that off of
Good,
some
good.
bard we killed.
I might want something like that as a trophy. But anyhow. Now. I said I was gonna be the best stand boss you've ever seen. Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't care too much for gems and golds and whatever treasures. I care about the good fight. I care about, more powers because I'm grown man. The barbarian, what is good in life, what is the best in life but the scream and flame of the women of your enemies, all that good stuff.
Ah, a goblin
That's
after my own
the
heart. My favorite thing is the sounds they make when they burn to death.
Good. Now that Drukhard, instead of facing me or even try to fight, he just runs off and locked himself in his treasure room probably. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
that
go
sounds like him.
and have some fun with it. And you, Mulop, can take all the non-magical treasure in that hoard as your own. Because I'm a good boss of that. And I don't want someone, kill me in my bag like I'm gonna do to the cat. Because I'm smart. You see? That's what smart goblins do. You work with me.
You hear that, boys? You hear that, boys? We're gonna kill the old boss. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. I love it. And we get his gold. Long live Gronan!
Yeah.
Can I talk now? Can I talk?
Yeah, now you can talk. I'm done.
Okay, so this is actually very fortuitous, because what if I told you guys the entire reason I came here is to kill that web walker guy? Don't actually give a shit about any of you.
I mean, you came here because I made you.
Oh yeah, but we were on our way to kill the guy. You see, I was given a quest by the Green Man to kill the guy that runs this fortress.
Oh,
You
so
see.
is that why I found you on the road?
Yeah, I was on here to do the same thing you're doing right now, actually.
Well, god damn it! But I guess we're temporary friends for now.
The way I see it,
We're gonna kill your old boss and get all the money.
the way I see it, if we keep fighting each other, just go on forever. Because you'll kill me, then I'll get up, and then you'll kill me, and I'll get up, and we'll kind of just be stuck there. So it seems kind of a wasted time for us to even bother at this point.
And we won't even get any money out of killing you. Yeah, I kind of see that.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Make
broke.
you even fight for us too.
Oh, that's my Squire. Oh, that's my Squire Otto. He's kind of like, if you leave him around, he'll like write stories about you and shit. He kind of does that on the side.
that's good.
I'm a great writer.
He does the thing where he's bad with words in the talking sense because he's always refining them for when he's singing. Anyways, what does that sound, guys?
I'm a writer, not a worder.
What does that sound?
Right,
You all right
what's
with
your
that?
name, Pirate Man? We're gonna go kill your old boss and divide all the money.
All right, yeah, let's do it. So we're letting the Black Knight go then, right? He's gonna kill Drakats and then he's gonna leave.
I mean, yeah, if I don't, I'm just gonna get another fucking rock thrown at my head and he'll kill me instantly with his powerful fucking...
You're right. There's no way you can fight Gronan.
I will admit that fully.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, let him go.
Alright, he'll get up, he'll grab his rapier, and he'll take out his shadow again.
Alright, you boys got any healing potions? That fire was really good. You've got some good arms on you.
I got 2 more of those in me.
Good. We're gonna make Drakats scream.
Although, if you'd rather, I could make your sword all fiery, boss. I can do that too.
I'd say stick to the fighter balls personally, but wait, I can't. Wait, you don't give a shit what I have to say.
I appreciate the offer, but I don't need it. I could just smash him.
Of course. I didn't mean to imply that you needed more more, but I was just letting you know of my capabilities. If you think anybody needs a fire sword, I can give them a fire sword.
You give me a fire sword?
Yeah, good. Alright. Now, what's your name? I want to know the name of my current second hand.
Skizwick?
on.
I don't know.
Okay, your name is...
Bringleberry?
Sizwick.
Sizwick. Ah!
Okay, yeah, that's a good...
Good strong
That's
goblin name.
goblin. A strong goblin. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Fireball throwing name. Alright. So, the last time I saw Drukat, he was covered in those fucking spiders of him. I hate spiders. You know what to do with them.
Honestly, the whole
yes, I will burn the whole place down.
I'm gonna be honest, the whole spider gimmick always seemed kind of weird to me too when I got there. I'm like, yo man, why the fuck you cover yourself in spiders? You getting off of that or something?
And he's always like, and he's always gone on about spider cavalry. I don't get it. It's kind of like, we've always ridden direwolves. We've always ridden direwolves, but now he's like, spiders. It's like, I
it's
get that
weird,
the Spider
right?
Queen has lots of spiders to spare, but it's like, I don't know, wolves seem like faster and better in every respect.
I mean, yeah, and they're less fucking weird, and they don't have those unblinking eyes that make you uncomfortable if you stare at them for too long.
Yeah, like Gronan here, he knows. It's like, goblins, they ride wolves. Spiders, what the fuck is he doing with that?
I don't, and then like you can't walk around in their place, right? It's like they leave their webs everywhere and it's disgusting.
I know. We don't even let them. We don't let them anywhere near like the beds areas and stuff. It's just like, but we keep out here. Anytime you want to go to the, anytime you want to leave the fortress, it's just like, I gotta walk through all this shit.
You know, if you didn't kill them now, the next thing you do, you'd get them to fucking web their whatever all over your fucking beds, right? Fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm looking forward to shoving a fireball up where the sun don't shine, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Let's go kill him.
Yeah,
Never expected to be agreeing with a goblin.
Let me down a few healing potions first. Just
Yeah, of course.
It's a little pick-me-up, right?
The pouch. Yeah. And, you know, like, use minor illusion to pretend to be drinking some potion as she casts Cure Wounds on her. Because
Alright.
Conan is a wizard.
Right. That makes sense. Go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on yourself.
I love how we've invalidated half of the encounter, like more than half the encounters in this fucking dungeon just by fucking being a bunch of shitlords.
You haven't invalidated them, you've just overcome them in non-combat ways. That's a perfectly valid way of overcoming any encounter.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Fucking poggers.
I love Gronan.
This is definitely the way that the,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this is definitely the way that the Wind of Song, would defeat a goblin fortress.
Yeah.
Alright.
Turns out they're real at it.
Apparently he's the Dark Knight's squire or whatever. Alright, let's go kill him.
Alright, let's
Hey, this week.
Yeah.
You're
boss.
my first, second hand, and you're the one with the fireball. You wanna be the one with the honor to burn all the goblins, take the point? Yeah, let's fucking go.
Burn all the webs in there or something. I don't want to walk in webs anymore, right?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I can throw out some fire cantrips.
And if there's anybody in there, you'll get to hear him scream, right?
I don't think there's anybody up there. Looks like Frick got killed up there.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he was gonna be my second. Well, he said he was gonna try to be my second in command, seeing after I, was fucking up fucking a Drukat. But as we can clearly see, he's not as good as you.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Buddy thinks he's so he thinks he's so cool because there's like, I got beaten into learning blade singing, but it's like, you don't need any of that fancy shit. You just need some fire.
I mean, honestly, you seem like a bit of a pencil neck to me, TBH.
Yeah, buddy, go flying all around, casting haste and fly. All that maneuverability. What does it get you if you can't do any damage? You
Again,
need the fireball.
Again, I'm gonna be honest, I think he was trying to compensate.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably. Hey,
So-
that's the cut.
Yeah. So at this point, Drakats has not had time for to take a short rest. He has no abilities to heal himself, and though he could have theoretically been summoning spider swarms for like the past several minutes,
That seemed a bit bullshit.
yeah. Sizwick is just gonna cast Fireball. Drakats
Yeah.
has and Drakats has 11 hit points.
Oh, he's done, isn't he?
Just got 2 fucking.
Yeah, so if you hadn't brought a bunch of goblins as ablative armor, I had planned on rolling this fight out, but like as soon as this fight is over.
He's gonna die curled up in a corner with a pile of spiders.
Yes. So that's basically what I'm just going to declare happens. You walk in, Drakats like jumps out at you with a swarm of spiders, and Sizwick just goes, Fireball! And it's over.
Oh, this is so great. I am so happy.
I'm going to use message on you now, and ask you.
Okay.
All right, and say to you, okay, the boss is dead. How do you want to deal? Do you want to like attack the goblins and catch them off guard? By the way, you can reply to this.
No, not yet. This is my fortress.
I see, but like, do you not want to like? I mean, we kind of want to kill them though, right? Or like at least make them run away.
I have an idea, don't.
Okay.
Sizwick walks up and says,
and like
Master Gronan,
since this is a message.
your throne awaits you.
Once,
Now your fortress.
like
Wait, did I ever generate a law point for killing the Spider Queen?
I don't know, we can
Why am
talk
I
about that later.
Yeah, why am I asking that now?
I have another principal action. Yeah, don't ask that right now.
yeah. Since this is a message, right? Ryu can just reply to her idea and not leave him in the dark. The idea is Ryu's gonna send all these goblins, in teams to spread the word about Ronan, the wandering barbarian who defeated the cowardly Viscards and, the Spider Queen, and pretty much take credit as this legendary goblin champion. But, I've got it, so, let's see.
The goblins and the hobgoblins come down with this big old chest from
Ronan
the
can step
treasure
off
room.
of his direwolf, give the ear scritches, and kind of like beckons her to come sit by his takes the throne. Sizwick.
Yes, boss.
You know my name.
Gronan, of course. Gronan the Barbarian, the
You know my
mightiest
title.
of all goblins. Except for Robin Redcap.
Wandering. Yeah, of course, obvious. Well, for now.
Oh, I like that, boss. I like that. You know, Gronan, me and you, Sizwick, Gronan, I see great future working together.
Yes. Siswick, I have a plan.
Yes, boss?
And Gordon stands up. I'm Gronan, the Wandering Barbarian. I've claimed this fortress, and I must wander some more. Find more unworthy fortresses to claim. I want you, or at least those lot, to head in all directions, find all the other fortresses, and tell them that Gronan, the Wandering Barbarian, is coming for them. They will be worthy, or they will fall.
Yes. I understand, boss. We must teach them who we are so that they will know to respect us.
Yes. And one day, maybe Robin Redcap will be bound to Gronan and Siswick.
That'll be great. Then we will be favorites. All right, boss. Where should we meet up, though?
I'm gonna
after we've spread the word.
Classic, I'll find you.
Tell you what. I've got people. They've got a name. I'll find you. If nothing else, probably come back to this fortress again. If you can't find it easily enough.
All right. Boys, crack open that chest. Let's get our shinies and let's go. You heard the boss.
Yeah, remember, I'm taking all the artifacts.
Of course. They crack open the chest. There are piles of coins of all denominations, a big pile of gemstones, and a set of pipes made from bone and bird skulls.
And I think probably like a nice big handful or two of gems because, he's scrolling at it. Who the fuck's gonna stop him?
Gotta assert your dominance by changing the deal at the end.
Yes. Because this is
All right.
the only thing to do.
Yes. All right. You take a big handful of gemstones. Roll 2d4 to see how many gemstones is a big handful.
A goblin-sized handful, even.
He's a hobgoblin, right? Yes. All right. You get the following 4 gems.
Nice. So that's one for. Don't you roll for the gem?
He's fine.
Because okay, then that's the one gem for for you, for Pia, for Otto, and for Hap.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Pia gets 2 gems because we're just getting the bone thing.
All right. So, let me put the pipes, upload the pipes image here so you can see what these look like.
Ah, what excellent work on our end.
Oh, I like that.
So you get a pair of magical pipes that look like these, with made of thin, hollow bones with a couple of bird skulls tied together. They are a magic item.
Nice. I'll have to identify that somehow.
The goblins take the rest of the chest and its contents, and they are going to go and do as their new boss said.
Before they go, though, Gronan's going to warn Siswick that
Mhm.
if he, even consider betraying Gruner, well, he knows what happens to Frick in this card. If he's gonna betray fucking Gronan, at least betray it for someone who couldn't accept as, stronger and better, or else he's gonna be very disappointed. And Frick and this crowd was very disappointing.
He bows and says, "Of course, boss, I would never betray the mighty Gronan. I would never do something nearly so foolish." Now, of course,
Only do
you don't need an
so
insight
if-
check to know that, by definition,
Then he's
he is a
lying.
goblin and he is lying. But, also, he does recognize you as the most powerful goblin in his immediate vicinity and is therefore loyal to you.
Yeah.
Until
It
such a
surely is
time
a
as someone stronger
Does
comes
he-
around.
Are you telling me that
Yeah.
goblins are a true meritocracy?
But see, that's the thing. Ryu is playing up Gronan's might to such an incredibly legendary, unreal degree that there's not gonna be any other more mighty goblins besides the
Oh yeah,
Robin
yeah.
Hood.
Like no other goblin. Like he might run into some other goblin. He's like, yeah, he's pretty strong. But I saw like Gronan like slay the Black Knight with a single stone.
So,
I'm just
yeah.
imagining goblins now just fucking walking around telling everybody, like, about this absurd figure that doesn't actually exist.
Meanwhile, Yurov is thinking, man, we gotta get this Ryu in the coven.
Yeah, that's the plan. That is exactly the plan at this point.
Alright.
All right.
And yeah, once that girl is gonna turns back.
All right. Once the goblins have left, they've all fled. Siswick has gathered those who are outside. Ryu becomes an adorable fox once again.
Yeah,
All right.
that's just a wild.
First thing Yurov's gonna say is, you know, the plan probably wouldn't have worked if we still had that fucking unicorn here. It'd be all like, oh, I can't be a prisoner. That would just lower my... Oh, fucking prick.
But now,
What a brick.
now, nobody can defy Gronan because Gronan is the mightiest goblin there is.
I like how you've created this thing where there's always going to be a group of subset of goblins wishing to replace their leader with Gronan, and Gronan isn't even fucking
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, that's why I sent him to all the other fortresses to, not be disappointing for Gronan, who's definitely coming for them.
I'm sure there can be no negative downsides from the goblins having to get their shit together due to some invisible force that will never actually come. I'm sure them having to be
We're
on
not,
their best behavior isn't.
Otto says, we're not actually gonna do this again in like other goblin fortresses, right?
I mean, would you prefer assaulting the front door and fighting all the way here the entire time instead?
I'd rather not be charging into any goblin fortresses one way or the other. But
Hey, options are options, right?
Yeah, we'll see what happens when we
Suppose
come across the next fortress.
Also, Otto, I'm so sorry about the spider babies crawling all over you inside of the darkness.
don't worry about it.
I can sense you trembling.
I swear, I thought he was gonna say, don't ever talk about that again.
Yeah, don't mention it.
You know, you should probably look around and see if they've got
seriously,
booze for
don't
you.
mention it. Don't worry. I don't think I'm gonna sleep ever again.
Hey, don't worry. I can't sleep either. It's not that bad. I mean, it is, but...
It's okay. How can help you sleep? Right, Hop?
Oh, yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Oh, what a useful little buddy. Anyways, yeah.
That was so great, cousin. You're like very.
Yeah.
You're so good in the role. You're like the
Oh, one
perfect
second.
partner for my play.
Hey, I'm gonna gather up. gather up this last little bit of like spider silk over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah,
then sort of just walk on over to like Ryu after I've took some time to gather it and be like, "Hey Ryu, can I give you a bit of advice?
Yeah?
So take this spider silk as soon as you can.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
She takes
uh,
it.
and my advice would be, okay, when you get over to Dwarf Place, because we kind of still agreed to do that for me at some point. Have them make
Yeah,
this
yeah.
into a cloak of protection.
Okay, okay. And then, Ryu's like holding her crystal over the cards.
Oh yeah, did this guy have anything
That
on
has
him?
to be done within a minute. I'm afraid you're not gonna get any souls from
Damn.
this because you had to play the role of.
Ronat, yeah.
Ronan.
Does he have any loot on him at least?
He's got a sword. That
Uh-huh.
seems to have some sort of funny compartment in the handle.
Interesting.
And he's got 20 poison arrows.
Oh, Otto! Come here.
Huh? Yeah, what's up?
Take these arrows. Looks like they're poisons.
Oh. Awesome. And Otto
Yeah,
will take 20 poisoned arrows.
He's gonna take the sword. Goes over. What kind of weapon is there? Well, they're using a big sword.
Dia's got
Yes.
a bunch of swords at this point, but only one she
Does-
knows how to use.
Does there want one more sword then?
I mean,
It is a
it's
long
never
sword.
bad to have another sword.
Well, I hate to say this, but when Philomir died, he kind of left my bag full of plate armor down in there. Does anyone want to help me carry this off?
What up?
Otto sighs, being the only one with a strength score. That
What
isn't
do you
the
mean?
wolf.
Dia has one.
I mean, there
Yeah,
has
yeah.
one.
I have one as I shift back into a wolf.
Well,
because I
guys,
definitely wasn't planning to shift into a person before Yurov needed a lackey.
well, all right. Let's go ahead and let's get these out of here. I need them to
Yeah.
give to my brothers and other former family members, so that they aren't wearing fucking rotten leather.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, take this weird component longsword too. I guess for your brothers.
He picks up
Yeah.
the longsword and he puts it next to his own. That's just an infinitely better poison sword. He says, "Oh yeah, for my brothers. I'm sure Cassius will get a use out of this one."
Yeah, Otto gets a gem.
Basically,
says-
basically it's a sword that you can slot a vial of poison into, and it'll automatically
gets a-
poison the blade.
I mean, yeah, Yurov knows that. He's also thinking to himself, I'm not sure how useful this is. And
It is.
also, I'm not sure if my brothers are that useful. He's trying to fix
Brothers
it.
are like
Golly hell.
CR2. They
They're
have
gonna be.
hit points. They have
He's,
multi-attack.
I mean,
They can fight
fair.
armor
I mean,
goblins.
fair. They're basically sidekicks, TBH, especially once we get them plate armor.
Yeah. I mean, that's their weaknesses right now. Is that they're wearing like scraps. But all right, the party packs up, and you head out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Leave
first,
behind.
just in case, wait,
Mhm.
just in case Siswick is just like waiting outside and watching, I'm just gonna transform to Gronan again.
Wise.
Yeah, just to make sure
As,
that that yeah.
As Gronan and his party leave behind the goblin fortress, you see Siswick and some of the other goblins that fled, sort of gathering. And as Siswick relays the orders of Gronan, You get many looks and awestruck goblin stares as Gronan, this
Paragon of goblin virtue.
Paragon of goblin virtue, vicious, brutish, and strong, uh, and
And
cruel,
cunning still.
walks out. You make your way down the mountain. You make your way back towards Granny's place. And you arrange via convoluted sendings for a meeting with High Witch Alexandria outside of Gloomrot. In a little suburb outside of Gloomrot.
Lovely.
You've done very well,
Well,
if
There's
what I
a,
hear
uh,
is true.
there's a legendary goblin champion wandering around now, so...
That was actually us. Oh, yeah. Ryu telling the story.
But Ryu explained how she pretends to be grown and the Randy Paragon, and now it became the Paragon of Goblin Virtue.
I see. Yurov,
Mm-hmm.
about what we discussed before, I have
Mm.
passed word on to the speaker. He will be meeting you upon your return to the Prime Material in order to
Oh,
fulfill what we have discussed.
it's been a long time since I spoke to him. It will be an honor to meet him once more.
Oh yeah, should we go back to the Prime Material already?
Oh, well, that's completely
have-
up to our friend here.
I have prepared what I need to send you home.
Is there anything else we need to be doing here, my priest?
Believe
No.
we've-
But I have prepared gifts for each of you.
Oh, okay. I like gifts.
First, to you, Wolf.
Oh,
Both
Give you
myself
this.
and Dia the character are genuinely surprised.
She opens a chest, a wooden box, and inside there is the severed head of a black ram. She says, "This will protect you in battle. When you wield it, it will give you, will keep you safe and smite your enemies."
Thank you. I'm looking at the blood on the severed head. No. Thank you.
Don't eat
Hey,
it.
don't eat it. Ah! Ha ha!
Alright. This severed ram's head acts as a +1 shield, which has
Ooh.
5 charges. A charge may be used to cast Hellish Rebuke, Speak with Animals, or Augury. And the head regains a charge whenever you deal the killing blow to a biped.
Ooh.
ooh.
Mmm. Fancy.
I like this.
Will this? I'm assuming would this still work with her like unarmored defense? Question mark.
Oh yes.
She's a
I
barbarian,
had that
so
in
she can
mind
use
to
a
begin
shield.
with.
Oh, barbarians can use theirs with a shield? Great.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Take that, monk.
For real, and give a gift of the Shadowfell. A wand
Gift
of
of the Shadowfell?
shadows.
Mm.
What is it?
Let me open the thing so that chat may see. A wand of shadows, if you can see it on stream now. This is a wand which requires attunement by a spellcaster. It has 7 charges, regaining 1d6 plus 1 each day. It has 3 functions, which I will explain to you another time. But for now, know that it does a bunch of things. Shadow thing. For Yurov, Brother Yurov, I give you something to keep you safe, even should the sun seek you.
Oh. He'd narrow his eyes if he had them.
She holds out a black cloak. This is known as a robe of the sunless.
He
The
will
folds
take
of
it.
this
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Continue. Pause for
The
a second.
folds of this robe are nearly undetectable, as the light which touches it seems to be absorbed into the black fabric itself. This does require attunement, but whenever you take radiant damage while wearing this cloak, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by a d10 plus 10.
Ooh, that's oof. I like it.
Additionally, you can use an action to cast either Pass Without Trace or Unseen Servant from the robe while wearing it. The Unseen Servant created by this robe appears as a shadowy figure instead of being invisible, but it is invisible in darkness. Once the robe is used to cast Pass Without Trace, it can't do so again until the next dusk. Any spell cast from the robe ends if you remove the robe.
I'm taking this robe, yo. Oh man.
I was curious. Would Yurov take a robe, even though he'd have to give up a cloak of protection for it? But I thought it was good enough to be tempting.
Yeah, the problem is he has to. The problem is his cloak is a trophy, though. This is difficult. Have to figure this out.
All right. Enjoy your rewards. I shall now send you back to the Dark Forest on the Prime Material. Are you ready?
I am quite well. One thing before we do this, I have to do something important. Otto,
Yeah?
you see, this robe that I've given is of great use to me. For reasons that would be completely useless to someone like yourself. For you are not someone for whom the Paladins of the Sun will hunt to the ends of the earth. But for me to use this, I will have to remove this robe of mine. It's this cloak of mine, and then he'll take off his cloak, and then he'll sort of like hand it to Otto. This cloak was made from the scales of a tyrant. Have you heard the story of Felgalos?
I have.
This is his skin.
that is a great honor. Otto looks actually, taken aback. He knows the story of Felgalos. He has spent a lot of time in Ebonmore in his life, and he knows the story, though he wasn't present when it happened. He knows how Felgalos tried to take over the city. And he's heard how the Black Knight and Godrun Dragave slew that dragon. That terrible dragon.
You see, Otto, this may no longer be of use to me, but you have proven yourself a true hero over the course of this adventure. Time and time again, you surpassed my expectations, and you have faced horrors that would break the minds of lesser men. If there is anybody who I deem fit enough to wear this cloak, it is you. And then he will hand it to him.
Otto will take it, and he'll hold it in his hand for a moment, and he will then wrap it around his neck and clasp the cloak, and he will gain his cloak of protection, taking his AC up to 17, as he now stands proudly. No longer a huntsman, but now clad in the scales of a fallen dragon, an adventurer.
Ah, we've done it.
No longer deny it.
I'm sorry, I had to give it to him.
Turns out this was Otto's hero's journey the whole time.
I'm incredibly affected right now.
You have to understand, you can't let the sidekicks think that they're not adventurers too.
Wonderful. Alright. And with that, High Witch Alexandria will work a spell. She pulls out a scroll, gifted to her from someone else, and she begins casting her magic. And each of you are all teleported across space and time, back to where it all began. In the grass outside Yurov's Barrow.
Right.
Hearing the spell, all of your brothers come out to meet you. Ulan, Ryu's pet Bloodhawk, flies down and lands on her affectionately.
Hey, we're back.
Ulan, coos in bird, but they are happy to see you. And Rio, I'll give you the full rundown of the Wand of Shadows after session. It's a bit long.
Okay.
Oh, brothers! It is an honor to see you again. He walks up, he gets off of Philomere and walks up to go greet them all. Oh, I am so sorry that I was gone for as long as I was, but I bring gifts of conquest for each of you.
What has happened, Yurov? You've been gone for some time.
Oh, far too much for me to tell you in one go, but I have slain one of our enemies in another realm. The Headless King, a tyrant, has been brought low, and I bring you armor salvaged from his fallen lackeys. Oh, you have the pick of the litter of some of the best armor I could find over there. Please, come with me, come with me. I'll sort of like
your brothers sort of like
here.
look at each other and then are like, tyrants? I thought you were going on a goblin hunt.
Yeah, well...
So did I.
So did I. He sort of like, he walks up to Philomere, he grabs out his rapier, and dramatically sort of like slices the saddlebags and has like the plate armor sort of just like pour out in its component pieces.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm assuming that
yes.
you've had, you know, that like in sort of the off-screen time, there's been opportunity.
Mhm.
Like you had this. I imagine you took a rest somewhere along the way and could have resummoned Philomere.
Yeah, it was. You can't. It would have taken a little while to get all the way from Goblin Town to there, and I brought the horse
Yeah.
back. But yeah, and it's just it pours out, and he's like, "Yes, fine, quality armor. Eh, go ahead, wear it. The spoils of war. It is yours, my brothers."
And these skeleton boys start throwing down their rags of old rusted ancient armor and start decking themselves out in some shiny new Shadowfell plate
Ah,
and taking up their Dullahan longswords.
oh,
And all right. But yes, and so ends this chapter of A Fox's Tale. Yurov, your hunt is over. You have, for now, you have men. You have your brothers and the other dead from your people to take care of, and your own faction to build. But what of the rest of the party? Rio, you have an agreement from forged from Yurov before all of this hunt began to go visit the dwarves on his behalf and strike up positive relations between them.
Right, yes. Yeah, we do have the agreement. She's totally gonna do that. Although, she also have like I think, was it the Dark Forest also that promised her, um, a magic fairy sword for a tale from somewhere.
Yes. Yes. That is also true. The spirit of the Dark Forest did ask you to bring it a story from someplace far away.
And you know what? A story of, fabricating Gronan, the wandering barbarian, taking down the tyrant, headless king, and that sounds like a story that she might enjoy. So, we could go there, get, tell a story,
Right.
hopefully get a sword, and then go up to the dwarf. That's the plan.
All right. But what of Dia? Dia, this goblin hunt is over. Yurov is staying here in his burrow. But Ryu, Harp, and Otto, they have other adventures yet to do. What of Dia, the Grey? Where will she go? What will she do?
Dia, immediately upon getting back to the prime materials, a little sullen. She can smell the seasons changed slightly with her time away, and that
Yes, it's now
the
it's
pack
now,
that she
it's now
returns
into
to-
winter.
the pack that she'll return to will be different. She doesn't. She says this to Ryu.
What does he?
I still don't quite understand.
Harp walks into Otto and says, "Hey, we should let the girls talk." What? Just come away.
What?
Go look at the new armor.
Yurov's over here
still-
catching them up, so he isn't listening to their one-on-one.
I still don't understand the high ideals of Yurov, and I still don't fully understand why you did all that you did for that pack of humans in the Shadow Plane. But
Yeah. I do it because it's fun,
Would
because I
you-
want to.
I still don't understand that, but I want to. If you ever need help,
I'm always gonna need help.
you have me, cousin.
Yeah. You still wanna, adventure with me, cousin?
I think that would be interesting. I have more things I need to see.
Yeah, and Grona's gonna need his good girl dire wolf mount to head pat and ear scritches.
Yeah, the legend won't be the same.
Exactly. Grona will be so much less without, his dire wolf.
And Dia just kind of falls into a quiet but relaxed smile at the joke. Something that you haven't fully seen throughout this entire adventure.
Just gonna,
Smile of
just gonna
ease.
hark into the hugs.
Immediately gets a little colder. Yes, cousin.
Yes.
So where to?
Oh, we're gonna go meet a good friend of mine. And then we're gonna go meet the dolls for Europe.
Oh,
I think we should make
when you say that,
Grovan
Eurov's gonna
the
speak up real fast. No, you can't leave just yet. We have to throw you all a stupendous party. And I have a friend that's just waiting to meet you, Ryu.
okay.
You have to stay here for at least one night.
Okay.
We're going to crack up the xylophones. It'll be magnificent.
What?
Oh,
He will
no,
not
I
explain
hear-
himself.
Spooky Scary Skeletons remix begins playing. As Casro and Maron and Vendir begin playing the xylophones around the pool, and did I prepare the nighttime version of this map? No, I didn't. I am a failure. Oh well.
Play the music.
And no copyright Reno. No, thank you.
Damn it. Oh, if there's ever a time for it, it would be now. Damn you, copyright!
I don't know. Is that copyrighted? Because I see like so many covers of it.
Don't risk it. Don't risk it. It's probably public
I
domain
do
by
know
now.
that when I played the Senzawa Spooky Ookie Pumpkins thing, that didn't get copyright flagged, even though it's the same like underlying music.
Looked it up. Yep, it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Wait. It should be. Let me
I
see.
think covers should be
Actually, I'm
fine.
looking it up.
Yeah, that's copyright free.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not. No spooky scary skeletons, but we all know the song. You can play it in the background. If you're watching this in the future, or you can open it in your own browser.
Yes.
And
whatever remix version you'd like, however deep fried it may be.
Yes, the more deep fried, the better. All right, so Yurov breaks out casks of wine, and and the brothers go off and they kill like a deer to serve for the humans and
Does our favorite kobold friend come out of his basement to fucking squirm away under the light of the day?
Yes, he does. Let me see if I can find his token real quick. If I just...
I posted my imagined accompaniment to the spooky scary song.
Yeah, I don't have his... I don't know what I named his token when I uploaded it, so I can't find it.
It's fine. We know he's there in spirit.
Yes. There is a weird albino necromancer kobold. And in the middle of the night, a bat descends from the moon and transforms into the form of this handsome devil. The man
You dress
approaches.
like someone who hasn't updated his fashion sense for the past few hundred years.
What do you
The
mean?
kids these days have no idea how to, what style is.
You're off. I'm sorry. Do you sure you want to say that in this particular venue?
Hey, pretty boy. I had a lot of the...
No, see, Euros and his brothers' fashion are classical, you know? They're
Oh yes,
timeless.
timeless. Yeah. In this sense, I suppose.
Yes, they are literally of the classical era. Although, a little barbaric.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Long time no see, Yorov.
Oh, it has been forever. I'm certain that you have been kept up to date on my adventures in the Shadowfell, yes?
I have. I have received all of the reports from Alexandria. You have done remarkably well. I should catch you up on everything that your friends in the Keys have been doing.
Oh, you're right. I would love to know what Cauldron's been up to. If anything, I suspect it's been the same classic brand of banter and hilariously convincing people to act out of their self-interest.
Yes. I'll have to tell you all the details later, but suffice it to say, his last adventure ended with a drinking spree with an ancient gold dragon in Lysita.
If there's anybody that could have talked an ancient gold dragon to going on a drinking spree in Lysita, it is Cauldron Dragovich.
Certainly so. Regardless, I am here on business. I believe there is someone you want for me to meet.
Oh yes, well you've already met her. You see, this right here is Ryu, the Wind of Change. Got that right,
You mean
right?
song.
Fuck. Wind of Song! Why do I keep saying Wind of Change? Fuck! The Wind of Song! Yes, that's exactly what I said. This is Ryu, the Wind of Song. I figure that considering her background and capabilities, he says, expecting him to understand that this is one of the winds, it would be invaluable to have them as part of our fellowship, as it were.
Well, we certainly do need to support them in all ways that we can, if they are indeed the Wind of Song. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh yeah, I got his crowns. Hello.
My name is Cassus. I am the speaker of the Witch Queen.
Okay.
You haven't
the
the
Witch
foggiest idea who that is, do you?
Nope.
I've done my best to not share too many details about our fellowship without approval, you see.
Oh, that's very good. It's very good. Ryu. He looks at her ears. You're quite young, aren't you?
I guess so?
Probably only been humanoid for a few years.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Couple of winters. I see.
This might be my first win. Otto, how long have you met?
This will be our second winter together.
Yeah, that long.
I see. Well, Ryu. I represent an organization, a fellowship,
What's an
a
organization?
coven. The
What's a
coven of the Witch Queen. We're
big?
someone who uses someone who uses magic in a way that is not always aligned with the church.
But magic is magic.
Our order
That just makes you a witch.
Our order includes spellcasters of all sorts. And non-spellcasters as well. Craftsmen. And those who merely have a way with words. Artists and the like. We are
That's me.
a brotherhood. Our members are as if brothers and sisters to one another. And we help each other to grow and to reach our full potential.
Okay.
I would like to offer you a position within the coven.
Right, but why though?
Oh, you see, I have informed them of your capabilities, and they are stunned by your musical prowess, your heroic acumen, and your favor
No,
with the
I
god of
didn't-
song.
Yeah, yes, you're right. I know that. I understand that. What I'm asking is, why would I join them though?
Because they can grow your brand, give you fame, and help it so that whenever you go into any city, you will have a friend to find you people that want to hear your every word.
Indeed.
Can they
If
do
you
that?
join us, you will have a friend
help
in
me?
every city and in every court. Well, nearly every court.
That's a complicated path.
Okay. That's
Furthermore,
like a really big pack, cats.
it is. It is an agreement that you will be making for life. And you will be called upon to aid your fellow coven members, as they will aid you. But there are benefits. You will have access to the best craftsmen in all the world. You'll have access to magical items. And you will have, as I said, a friend in every court. For a performer such as yourself, the coven could easily get you into as the entertainment at any party and all across Sahara.
Apparently the Shadowfell
Okay.
too.
And the
Well-
Shadowfell, and most of the Feywild.
So what I'm hearing, if I'm hearing correctly, is that you guys can get me really good performing dresses, magical items for my friends and my cousin, who is also my friend, and
It's
you can
okay.
help me
It's okay.
arrange performance and performance and whatever
And any
entertainment that I want
information
to
you
do. And
require or assistance you need.
that sounds really expensive. Like it's kind of like a pay pack. Right?
You can think
What
of
do
it as a
we have?
pact, as in exchange, you will be called upon to render the same aid to your brothers and sisters in the covenant.
Yeah, I guess I could go sing on some people's weddings.
You get the
Yeah.
idea.
What do you think, cousin? Yeah, what do you think, cousin? Should we join this huge pack? Yeah, there'll be friends everywhere. I
I'm,
hope.
mm, that, I don't know. It's on. You can see Dia's teeth are stained red at this point. um,
She's been having too much
he's
wine.
pretty.
If
He's
it's ma-
pretty. Joining it.
if it makes any difference for you, Ryu, I am part of this pack as well, and we would, if anything, now be kin.
But that's good. I like you, Europe, and apparently you know Colin Dragovich.
Oh, I do. He is part of it as well.
Oh
Indeed.
shit, really?
The Realm
Yeah.
Warden. The Realm Warden
You've got
is.
Colin motherfucking Dragovich in there? Sign me the fuck.
Yeah, he's one of the more premier members, actually.
Indeed. The Realm Warden is interested in helping all of the winds. We need to arrange for you to meet with Cadron Dragove at some point in the near future.
Huh?
But
Is he taste?
I haven't sampled it yet.
Oh, I get it, because you're. Oh, yeah. Oof. You know what? I can't comprehend it for a myriad of reasons. But if he ever agrees to it, you'll have to let me know. I'm actually curious now.
I wonder if he tastes of dragon with all of with his diet.
I heard he eats like so many dragons.
He does. Who the hell do you think had Falcolus's heart in the end?
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess. Wow, Colin Dragove.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. Well,
Alright.
finally, my career in idolship is gonna finally start. Well, right after I go meet my friend, go to the drop. Actually, no, I can sing at the drop. Do we have any friends at the drop?
I'm afraid that the dwarven fortresses and the elf home are the only two places that we do not have membership.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll figure something out. You know,
The
I'll
dwarves
bust
and
it
the
out.
elves are both very secretive, you see.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But alright.
Maybe I'll be Dronen, the wandering dwarf barbarian.
If you can pull that one off, I'll be thoroughly impressed, but I would suggest not lying to them. They will try to murder you.
Gassus holds out his hand. Let's shake on it, make it official.
Yeah,
Meat, like, sniffs the
Before she
Smells
does,
like a
though...
corpse.
Wait, before she does, though, she must understand one thing. This is a secret organization. You must not let anybody know about us who is not part of the coven.
Okay, but I
Yeah,
can
don't-
tell them that I'm. But can I tell them that I'm part of this super secret, awesome underground?
No,
No.
keep it as
organization?
quiet as possible. Quiet as possible. Don't let anybody have any hint to it.
Don't let
But it's
anybody know
so
about it,
awesome.
cousin.
It is awesome, but for it to stay awesome, it must be kept secret.
Yes.
Can I, you know,
One of the
oppose some
things you
random
must
people
learn
in
as a
this
member
place?
of the Coven of the Witch Queen is when to keep silent.
Allow me to put it this way, if it would make sense to you. You are a part of an exclusive club, but if everybody knew about it, it would cease to be exclusive, and it would lose all of its value. You must keep this concept
Yeah,
hidden, you see.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It is like a treasure. It is a
Mhm.
treasure, but only in so long as nobody knows about it.
You like kind of like give one of Cassie's finger a nibble because she's a fox, and you know, foxes are scavengers. Of fox.
Nibble his fucking finger. Okay.
Nibble,
Huh.
nibble.
So,
You
if you if
you
you were
taste
anybody else right now, I'm pretty sure Cassis would have murdered you.
you taste all.
I'm sorry, I was
I
I was looking at a message I got. What did Ryu just do?
she like gives one of Cassie's finger a bit of a nibble and goes, you taste all. Because you know she's a fox, and foxes are
Yeah.
scavengers of dead.
Yes, yes. Yes, if you were anyone else, Cassus would have killed you. But, as you are the Wind of Song, you are far too cosmically important.
Yeah, and she's giving him that shit-eating grin that says that she knows it.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
So do you agree to these terms, Ryu?
I mean, there's nothing immediately wrong and give me any red flags. I'm gonna get all the, you know, all the, no, I'm gonna get all the performance I'm gonna do, kickstart my career, make lots of money and fame and friends and magic items. And, you know, I like going about doing crazy and good stuff, so I'm already gonna do it, so I don't see why not.
Wonderful. Wonderful. We already have you booked we already have you booked for a performance at the grand opening of Dr. Kef's school, in Lasita in insert amount of time here. Um,
Perfect. In an indiscernible amount of time in the future.
we think it will be good for you to meet one of the other winds there. The Wind of Change will also be in attendance.
Oh yeah, there was
Of
that
course.
prophecy about there being more winds. I guess I forgot about what are the winds for
Indeed,
anyway.
there are 6
What's
of
the
them.
wind for?
Has Yurov, does she not know what the winds are?
Hey, I kind of assumed that Apollo told her TBH, but I guess he's kind of kept her in the dark.
Yeah.
Would you like to fill her in?
I suppose I should. Ryu, your title is the Wind of Song. Makes you very important. That's why we're offering you
Because I
this
sing very
position
well.
within the Coven.
It is more than that.
There are 6
Because I
winds.
dance really well.
Shh, listen.
Okay. Yeah,
There are 6 winds. The Wind of Song, whom is you. Peace, change, war,
I don't like.
growth. Peace, change, song, war, growth. Marilyn, help me.
Peace, change, growth. Fuck. Order, I think?
Order!
Is there...
Order! That's it. Order! Thank you. Order. There's a wind of order, peace, change, wind, song, growth. The reports told me you saw, Yurov saw, one of the enemy when you slew the Spider Queen. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's very.
The enemy.
I think we fought one at the observatory as well.
That we did.
Yes, you were there, yes. The enemy represent a threat to all things, to all of creation itself. The Void wants to erase reality. They are the enemy of all the gods, good and evil, lawful and chaotic. All the gods want there to be a world. They have designs of how the world should be, but they all agree that there should be a world. The enemy, the Void, takes a different stance. They want there to be nothing. Not peace,
I can't
not
sing.
order, not good, not evil, not law, not chaos, nothing. The enemy is getting close. But there's a man, Codron Dragove, the Realm Warden. He has been charged by all the gods to gather the winds and bring them together, so that they may work together. When Avalon rises, there is a weapon there. The horn of the Bifrost. And when it is blown, the winds will be able to travel and face the enemy. Face no thing. Head on. Ryu, that is your destiny, along with the destiny of the other winds. To go through the Bifrost and face the enemy of all creation. To face the god of nothingness. And to win. That's what you must do.
Okay, simple enough. Just some cards. It's no big.
Your confidence fills me with hope.
Yeah, I try to do that. But
Welcome,
okay,
Ryu.
protect all things. I can get into that.
Then welcome, Ryu, to the Coven of the Witch Queen. And may the Coven ever assist you. If you ever reach a new place and you need help, and you need a brother or a sister, send to me, and I will tell you how to get, where to go, who to contact.
Okay. I've still got the Euro thing to do first, though.
It is
course.
incredibly important on my end, but as soon as you're done with that, you must meet with Codron Dragme.
No. Yes. Come to the, we shall introduce you to the winds, and then also to Codron, very soon. Although Codron, I believe, is about to embark on a new mission. There has been upsetting things in the sky. And the skeleton keys are beginning to react.
What kind of unsettling things in the sky?
At this moment, well, Cassus looks at the pocket watch that he has because he's rich enough to afford such an anachronistic device. And then he turns and he looks up at the sky. And you can see it. A black comet screaming across the sky. According to Morgan's calculations, it should be impacting In less than a day.
Where?
That one, in this very forest.
No.
4
Well,
more across this side of the globe.
Catherall, do you know what other contacts do we have in this forest? Or am I the only one?
You're it, Yurov. But there is another.
Hmm.
There have been divinations. Seems a party playing at being the Wind of Order will be visiting Dragave House by this point. I think that they will make a fine... I think this will be a fine test of them. If they wish to be the Wind of Order, then they must be prepared to face the enemy.
They need...
Support them, Yurov, but let them face this test.
Oh, are you telling me that I should let them walk into my forest and deal with this comet on their own?
If they will be erased, aid them. But let them face the enemy.
If that is the case, I shall follow. If that is the case, then I shall. I suppose I shall look for them. I shall stay in these chateaus, and if worse comes to worse, I shall intervene.
Thank you, Yurov.
Alright.
I'll let you know. Be careful with them. They are a conflicted group. They have
Who do they work
allegiances to the
for?
sun.
Cassius?
One of them. 2 of them are radiant blades.
Cassius.
1 is a glittering knight.
Why would you let followers of the sun into my forest?
Because they very recently saved a man from hanging for releasing followers of Ignacy. A glittering knight let them go, and he was sentenced to death, and this party saved him.
Aye.
The Coven hopes that they may be a force of change within the Church of Eos.
So what you're saying is that they have bought themselves a indulgence from my men.
For now, but
So okay.
but should they be unreasonable, should they attack you, I would not ask you to lay down your life.
I certainly would not, even if you asked me, I'm afraid. But understood. I shall watch them, and if they are to be erased, I shall try to intervene.
I know you will do your best.
You have my word, and that is everything to a paladin. Alright.
Alright then. Enough business. There's a handsome man over there that I am going to go and talk to.
Oh. Hey, have fun, Otto! Oh, God, poor fucking Otto. Do you have danger sense?
I do. And I'm alert. What is he gonna do to this boy?
What the
Otto,
dog doing?
Otto's blood is in danger, but only a little bit.
Your ops thinks it's another funny story for our boy here. He's an adventurer now. He can handle it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Meta plot. Lots of meta plot.
Alright. But yes, with that will put an end to A Fox's Tale, the Wyld Hunt.
We
And
did
it's
it.
the end of this campaign.
Glorious.
So, first things first. Chat. Next stream that will be happening will be... I have some video game streams planned the rest of this week. We're going to start a new challenge in Pokemon Violet. You can check out all the things I'm doing over there on Twitter. If you're here for D&D streams because you want D&D streams, the next D&D streams will be actually on Saturday this week. We have a one-shot plan. So one-shot related to 6 young heroes getting in over their heads trying to find a lump of mithril to make the best girl a suit of magical plate armor.
Sorry, roommate, but you've got competition.
Excuse me?
Have you met Classy?
Wait, are we talking
Anyway.
is Classy best girl in universe or best girl out of
In universe. In universe.
Okay, good, because I can still claim best girl out of universe.
Okay.
But yes. Anyway, so that will be the next D&D stream. Will be next Saturday. Next Monday, there will be the next session of Sun and Shadows, where they will continue their crawling through the undersea caverns. The next game that'll be in this time slot, alternating with the Midas crew and Son of Shadows, is I don't know yet. But there is a possibility we'll be starting a new campaign in this time slot, or there might be a sequel to this. I don't know. I gotta talk to players and figure some stuff out. I don't know yet. But as soon as I know, it'll be on the Twitter. So go check out the Twitter, follow that for all of the things. Hey, and if you want to know more about this meta plot and all the stuff that's going on there, I'm a professional DM. I run 4 professional games a week that are not on stream. If you want to play in some of those, some of them have empty seats. And you can do that by signing up right over there. Go check them out. And again, if I start a new game, it'll be announced on the Twitter. So follow the Twitter. What else do I need to say? Alright. Archives of all previous D&D sessions, except when I forget, which has only happened once, are over on YouTube. You can go check out my YouTube for all of the past D&D streams in playlists over there. If you want to catch up on all the adventures of Midas, or Sun and Shadows, or this campaign. Or the one-shot campaigns. Including, last year I ran a Christmas special using Muppet Born, which was really great. And you can go check that out in the one-shot playlist. If you want a Christmas-themed D&D adventure to listen to. I highly recommend. Also, Rumi Dori played in this game, and go follow them on Twitch because they are the best orc. And they were recently playing Ultra Kill. So go follow them as well. And that's all it. I think that's everything I have to say. So, I'm gonna go take us to the stream ending page, and let's see if we can pass things along. Who do we want to send you all to visit? Bringing up my follow list. Let's see. let's send you guys over to Rumi, is there anyone that you know that you would like to recommend that we
Let's
raid?
see. I've not actually seen any of her channel, but I have a streamer who's a friend of a friend who is streaming some Pokemon Scarlet that I think could use the attention. So I'll send you
Sure.
their name. They are a imp VTuber.
Chase Diablo?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, looks like they're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Let's send you guys on over there. I'm gonna go ahead and hit start raid. Thank you all for watching. Please check out all those links there in the there previously discussed. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow for Pokemon Violet. The next 2 days, or Saturday night for the one-shot, or Monday night for the next D&D campaign. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit raid now. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Doodles.
Bye.